Welcome to the Captain Show! Living in America. We got the crypto market is about to explode. Living in America. Do you have a crypto gem that's going to make you a millionaire? I found one. You need to pay attention. Pay attention. Put the bucket down. Turn on your radio dial. Actually, it'll be your social media dial. And watch the Captain Adam Shelton Show. Today, we got a good one for you. Today's topic is literally, will your crypto gem in your wallet make you a millionaire? And if you don't have one, I'm going to give you one or maybe two. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on X and YouTube as well. Okay, as you come in here, I'm going to give you a recap. The last time we did the show, I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to show you something, okay? And then I'll get the questions and anything like that as we go forward. Now, we're in February right now, and I feel good about what the market is heading. I know, it's a little hot in here. It's kind of hot in here. Woo, it's a little hot in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you something, and you may already know. So let me go ahead and present it for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We excited. You're not excited? You don't hear that? Actually, I don't have no music going right now. So, okay. So, let me show you something. So, I did a video over the Saitama Wolfpack. And it was literally 21 hours ago. And I did a live not that long ago. You see the views went up. You see that little line? You see the line went from woo. You see the big line. It's a beautiful day. Look at this. Let me show you something. You see the line? It went from woo. And then from that line, 21 hours ago, we were talking about they say Saitama Wolfpack. Yes, Young Lee, I will get to you. I will get to you. I will get to you. And I will get to you as well. Oh, Wimbo Slice, welcome to the Captain Show. Anyway, so we did a video talking about Saitama Wolfpack. If you don't know about Saitama, you probably already know the OG. This one is back and it's taking names. And I really believe $1 billion. I know people saying, will this really go to $1 billion? Well, it was $900,000. You know, just chilling just around $1 million market cap. All right. I noticed people are starting to watch the video. You can tell. Look at that. Woo. People are starting to watch it. At first, people were like, I don't know. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching this video. All of a sudden. And then I looked up. I'm like, all right. Now I see $1.7 million market cap. Now, I'm not giving, it's a team effort. I'm not giving me all the credit. However, if you go look at this, I do see a green bar. And I see we were down here and now we're up here. So it just giving you, this is a gem that can get you potential X's. I'm just telling you now before things get very interesting, okay? Let me recap for 1 minute because you guys don't know. 900,000, 1.7 million already. Let me go ahead and bring it in the back and I'll answer your questions. I'm just telling you, of course, it's not financial advice. I'm telling you the potential out of this is tremendous. So when I come back on here in a week or 2 weeks, whatever, and the damn thing is 5 million or 8 million, I told you so. I'm going to be like, I tried to warn you. And if I go look, if I go ahead and do a look, this is when you do your research. And I'll look at Captain BN and all that. I would definitely will. If you do your research, this is why the explosion, in my opinion, will happen. Because if you go look at the holder count, let me go and refresh this for a moment. it's going to show you how much supply is left on Radium. And Radium is a really good project, by the way. It's a really, really good project. So if I go zoom in with my right eye and my left eye, I'm seeing where I'm going to look. Well. So you have this left. Make sure that's the right one. Yeah, that is. So I am seeing is that 3.6%? Is that the rate? Is that the wallet? That the wallet? Yeah. So what I'm saying is it's only 3.6% left in the supply. What I notice is a shift. Oh, you didn't see it. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. Okay, right here. 3.6% left in supply. All right. Where I'm seeing a strategy that a lot of projects are starting to do, guys, they're starting to say, you know what? We need to minimize our supply for we'll have an explosion later on. As buys continue coming in to a project like this one here, okay? 1.7 million, which is all-time high. Again, look at it. It's slowly buys coming in. This is a slow moon. This is what I call a slow moon. Like, it's a slow moon. You don't see a big aggressive buys because you don't need that. You don't need a bunch of $10,000 buys. At least not yet. Not yet. You just need to get the smaller buys, the $1,000 buys, the $200 buys, the $1,500 buys, $200 buys. Some of those type of buys there. Because you want to eat the supply that's right here. And what I've noticed, there's been a real shift, more of a shift, because it's always been around. What I've noticed is a more of a shift on projects saying, you know what? Our goal is to get the supply down. Even that's burning the supply, or that's just basically, obviously, buying up the supply, So, or another way as well. So they're like saying, you know what? Every buy is movement. So it makes sense. So a project like SWP, Saitama Wolfpack, it has great potential to have a 10x, 5x, 6x, 10x in the next, I would say within the next week or two, maybe 2 weeks, based off my chart analysis. When I was looking at this, I see about 1 to 2 weeks. Well, I could see it, So I could see it because one, you're getting buys, and these people are not coming. What are you buying? Coffee with Steve. This is called SWP Saitama Wolfpack. So let me show you that, Steve. What I'm talking about, Steve, is this right here. I'm talking about this right here. So I'm talking about Saitama Wolfpack SWP on Solana, okay? Matter of fact, I don't know if you can grab this. I'm going to go ahead and take the contract address and put it in here and see if you can grab it. You can take a look at it. Just take a look at it. That's the contract right there, SWP. It's already over 2,000 holders inside the ecosystem. And what I'm seeing and noticing is that this thing can really move. And you've got a lot of people in here that's in here. They ain't selling. Because here's the thing, guys. This is not the time to really sell. This is a time to accumulate. You want to accumulate, hold, and position yourself as best you can, because the way the supply is, the supply ratio versus the actually holders and everything else, bro, this thing could go nuclear at some point. What's the total supply? Total supply is 100 million. It's 100 million. What's going on, man? I see a lot of people coming in here, a lot of familiar faces. So, yes. So basically, it's 100 million. I'll show you this in a minute. I'll show you guys. This got 100 million. It has a name already. The word Saitama is embedded in the meme coin universe. You know about Saitama. Saitama, to me, it was like Dogecoin. Think about this. Think about memes, guys. It was Dogecoin that really kind of started all this. Elon Musk and Dogecoin. Then it was Shiba. And then it was kind of a few projects. It was Keisha Inu, if you remember Keisha Inu, and Saitama, and then you had Vault, and then you had Shinja. You had other ones. Saitama was kind of like right after Shiba kind of madness. So people, and Saitama went to 7 billion. The OG, it went to 7 billion, a little bit over 7 billion market cap. This right here with a stronger team, a stronger community on Solana. So Solana is going to be extremely bullish in the bull market. People are going to be buying on Solana. They're going to be starting project on Solana. Solana is going to get a tremendous lot of volume. They're just going to get it, man. They're just going to get it, which means that volume will and could and should go to the projects like this as well, because it already has a name already. So good amount, yes. I'll blame you if I'm buying right now. I'll blame you. Oh man. Well, you know, hey, I get blamed for a lot of things. Hey, I get blamed for things. I'm okay with that. I only share you. I literally, if I'm going live on something, I like it. Listen, if I'm going live and showing you a chart and showing you a project, I'm in it. Like, I'm like, yeah. And this is literally the second time in a week I'm showing you something. I like it because it has a nice formula for real success. Alan, oh yeah, they weren't around for the OG memes. Remember when Wolverine ran too? No, you know, here's the thing. Saitama was like before. Saitama was before Wolverine. I think they were before Wolverine. Yeah, because Saitama was the summer of 2021. Saitama was the summer of 2021. Wolverine came in a little bit later. And my man Alan, Saitama went to 7 billion. I think Wolverine get to a bill? Did it get to a bill? I think they might have got to a bill. But Saitama went to 7 billion in the height of the bull. And it really could have done more if they would have delivered. Guys, if they would have delivered, they could have went higher and then of course consolidate down once it went to more of the bear. But they could have still had a strong bear market because people still would have been in and still adding as they can. It would have went down. I think it could have touched about 10 billion. I think it could have touched about 10. If they would have delivered on that freaking event, if they would deliver like what they say we're going to do, or half of it, that thing went to 7 to about 10 billion, bro. It would have the high would have been about 10, maybe higher. And then it would start coming down some. But it still would have been around the $1 billion range. Would have been the one if they didn't mess up. See what I mean? Everybody knows about Saitama. I'm telling, not everybody. People around memes, if you was around since 2020 or 21, you know about Saitama. And it's the same story. If they would have been the one if they didn't mess up. It's the same thing. That way, this team, honestly, bro, I'm telling you, this team just can't mess up bad. If they don't mess up, this is going to billions. Guys, I'm telling you, they won't mess up. I do not believe they're going to mess up. If they don't mess up, this will go to billions at some point. Not tonight. Well, not tonight. It will go to billions. I didn't say millions. I say the B. All you have to do is just be there for your community. You know the drill. This won't mess up. Yes, this will go to billions. It will go. I know you hurt inside. I get it. Hell, I was there too. I was at the event. I was there the entire time, bro. I was there as a cheerleader. I had my wallet in my hand, and I watched the process when they was on stage. at the event in that dark ass room. You couldn't see anything. It was hot, and I was there. I was like, yeah. And then when presented, I was like, no. Then when the presentation started, I was like, no. And then I noticed it started to drop. Anyway, how do I get my old? So yes, how do I get my old Saitama transferred to V2? I think I think some people's in the chat that could possibly answer that question there, because I know they went to a V2. They did go to a V2. This is about to run hard, bro. It will, and I'm just telling you why. It's because it already has a good community. 2, it already has eyes. There's so much eyes on this. It's eyes. People are sitting there like this. People are chilling, man. They're chilling because you know what it is? Because people are chilling. They're like, they want to make sure this is real. You know how it is. You're sitting there watching the chart, and you're just sitting there like, I bet it can't get to 2 million. Because right now, people are like, people are thinking, this is the floor. No, not the floor. Because this is actually around the floor. People think this is the top. People say, y'all can't get to 2 mil, because it's already doubt. But I'm just telling you, I'm saying the potential out of this, because it already has a name already. It already has a name, and it already has a community. And honestly, listen, bro, if that old project would have delivered on the things they said, that thing would have 10 bill. Everybody would have ate, man. You know how many, think about this. All these people in here. I did a video about, I did a video, and you can guys check it out, and I'll show you a few of it. I literally said $1 billion. You see that? $1 billion, right? Let me show you. If you did not watch the video, I'll go ahead and tell you what it is. Okay. This thing go to $1 billion. All you need is how much? 100. Bro, all you need in your wallet is 100,000 SWP. You don't even need a ton of it. If you say, I want to be a millionaire, all you need is 100,000. Hell, so if you don't want 50,000 to be at $500,000, I just look at the billion. I'm just looking at the billion. So, I mean, shit, think about it. I mean, let me go back up for a minute. So you can be like, you know what? I'll go ahead and put a few dollars in there and see what happens. What happens if this thing goes even higher? So it's just about money. Oh, okay. So where do I buy the coin? What platform? Oh, it's on Solana. It's on Solana. What's the market cap now? It's 1.72. So it's 1.72 right now. 1.72 million, which is still an amazing entry. I mean, 1.7 mil for this? DC all the way. That's it, man. That's the game. The game is DC all the way, and then take some. I'm gonna check SWP. All right, Alan, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I definitely check it out, man. Check out the community. There's some community members that's already in here already, answering questions and stuff like that. Remember, they do 8 spaces. Oh yeah, still very low. Oh yeah, man. And I mean, and I'm not saying that. I am not saying that to convince you like it's low. It really is low. 1.7 million. Now it's higher than 900,000. Obviously, the last video, you already doubled your value. And think about it. If you would have got it when I first was talking about it, around 900,000, you already doubled your investment. That means if you put 1,000 in, you already got 2,000. Bro, and the thing is, and I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying. You see the date? That's 21 hours ago. I'm being transparent as possible. 21 hours ago. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I literally said, well, Saitama Wolfpack hit billions. And you see the 992? 992. Let me see if I can zoom in for the people in the back. Okay. So you see the 992, and I'm seeing 1.72 in 21 hours. I understand it's not a big amount. It's a good amount because you don't want something to go from 900,000 to 10 million 21 hours because you're going to have a huge drop. You do not want that. What you want is what you see here. You want this and then down. You want this. You don't want everything to go straight up. You want to have, honestly, you do want to have some sales in there. You want the chart to continue being healthy, which you'll have sales, you have buys. But if I go look at this, what makes this really healthy is you got 36 buys and 13 sales in 24 hours. That's really good. That's a good ratio. And you want this thing to be organic and a slow process. All this green is organic, bro. This is all organic. Someone just bought, I think someone just bought just a few minutes ago. Someone just bought. So all this is what you want. If you look at some of the top projects, man, they kind of started out like this a little bit. The ones that's in multi-millions and 100 millions and even billions, they start out slow. They're like, they start out slow and then it just boom. Everybody's looking for a gem, and there's a bunch of gems out there, guys. It really is. There's a bunch of gems out there. Yeah, Squeeze Inbound, 100%. Docs Dev, he is Docs. Docs Dev, I even saw him. And the guy is a great deal. Cartoon series is hilarious. I will show you that as well. I will show you part of that cartoon series. White change. Oh man, bringing back the life-changing opportunities. Absolutely. Man, some people probably was thinking about changing their lives, literally. And then what I like about it, they have a cartoon series, which looks just like this, which is unbelievable funny here. This here is absolutely amazing. This here is absolutely hilarious. This is the animation cartoon series that is out there, and it actually has a story. It literally is talking about, say the mass, okay? It's talking about the credit card, and that's the team, obviously. He's sweating because he's trying to sell, bro. Okay, so this is the cartoon series. You can check it out on the X page as well and the YouTube channel as well. Billions market cap project. Yeah, and you know why it is? Because it's done it before. It's done it before. And the problem with it went down because you just didn't have the team. Team was selfish, started doing a lot of shady stuff. It went down, did not show up. So that's why you got and it's an LLC. Now, this is an LLC now. So now what you have an LLC. Not Michael Thompson. Crypto Dev. No, not my. Oh, man. Not Michael. Oh, man, I tell you. Not Michael Thompson. That is hilarious. So yes, I believe it is. I believe it is. I think that I think this market and these conditions right now, we need some winners, bro. We need some winners. Yes, there are going to be more winners. There's going to be there'll be good launches. There's other nice projects. They are. I see them. They're good ones. But we need a big winner in this run. We need a big winner in this month. We need a winner. We need something to be like, you know what? I got it at 1.6 or 1.7 million, and I'm just gonna let it roll. You know? So I just feel like we need a winner because everything is kind of like right now, things are like unknown, but I feel like it's getting ready to go up at some point. I feel like it's going to go up. So I think we do need a winner. I feel like we do need a winner. This whole new project, but the community is here. Yeah, the community is definitely there. They're going to go around and have a spaces, I think, at 8 here soon. Like a space is going to be happening again soon. So you could show up to the spaces. 2% tax in and out for buying. Go straight to marketing. Yeah, go straight to the marketing. I'm pretty sure they'll be transparent on where that stuff is going. And that's to keep the project going. It's good to have some percentages to have this as well. And community like this is for the win. Absolutely. We have a lot of good winners last bull run. We did. And honestly, this is the time you win. You want to win now when it's 1 million, 1.6. And then you look up, it's 160 million, you know, or 280 million, or even 850 million, and then 1.7 billion. Then you change your life. I've always said this. All you need is 1 or 2 winners. 1 or 2. 1, 2, or 3. The max is 3 to me. In this bull run, all you need is 1, 2, maybe 3 winners in your portfolio. 3 is probably, to me, 3 is the max. You don't need 4 and 5, and you don't need all that. All you need is 1, 2, or 3. And really 1 or 2, in my opinion. The third one is just kind of a backup, just in case. And the third one is just a backup, just like making sure things are good. But really, 1 or 2 is really the answer. And in this bull run, it's all about getting positioned. I said, will your crypto gem make you a millionaire? Well, it's never financial advice. I get that. However, yes, you can become a millionaire in 2025. It is very, very possible. And these are the times that you start accumulating and doing the type of work. These are the time. And I even have parts of the Captain spreadsheet. Even at 500 million, you're still looking good. Still looking good. You're still looking good. Look at that, 500 million. So if you got 75,000, that's 375,000. All right. And then if I go look at the chart, 75, bro, how much is 75,000 tokens? 75,000 tokens is, it can't be too much. Oh, hold on. I can tell you right here. I can tell you right here. So 75,000 tokens is about, a little bit over $1,000. A little bit over $1,000. So that $1,000, and that thing goes to 100 million. That's 75K. 75K. Then it jumps up to $375,000. Just by putting $1,000 in, believing in the project, keeping accumulating, not starting no mess, no mess. Just holding and adding, positive, all that kind of stuff. Because remember, the one reason why you want to keep adding is because of the 3.6%. It's not much left. It's 3.6%. So I'm thinking like, all right, so I need to get as much as I possibly can before until it gets really pricey. Because eventually this thing is going to be like $5 per token. That's $500 million market cap. That's pricey. That's like, all right, back up a little bit. A lot of charity work in Philippines already. That's awesome, man. That's good. Don't need big money to do good right now. You really don't. Really, honestly, in the Captain spreadsheet, if you have a small budget, if you got like, $200 or even $500, you just get like 40,000 tokens. Let's say you only got 40,000 tokens and it's, or 50,000 tokens, $500. We're just making an example. So $500, 50,000 tokens. When it gets to 100 million, bro, that's $50,000 for a $500 investment. Oh, I got to show you guys the screen. So let's say, I didn't show you the screen. So let's say you spent $500 for 50,000 tokens. $500 for 50,000 tokens. All right. And that's money you can lose. You can win and to lose. You're just like, I'm putting in there. I believe it. All that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, this thing gets to 100 million. That's $50,000 now. $50,000 from a $500 investment. From a $500 investment for 100 mil. Even at 25 mil, it's $12,000 on a $500 investment. And that's very doable. Very doable. $25 million market cap. I mean, yes, that's very doable. 12 grand on $500. Listen, that's why you love crypto, man, because, I mean, if you find a good winner, man, you'll be good. You're good. And the key to finding good winners and memes, it's a community. Community and that team, if there's a team, if it's not a CTO or anything like that, if it's a team that cares and doing stuff, and you got a community, and you got a narrative, or you got something there. Saitama, it is the narrative. I mean, it's got name, it's got recognition. It's just people are hurt from what happened. Once you get kind of past that, you're gonna ape in. I'm sorry, you're gonna ape. And when the train continues to move, you're gonna FOMO. Remember, I showed the video last time. Don't have me pop out the FOMO video. Do not let me, because I will do that. I will pop out the FOMO video. And a FOMO video is where that man in the blue, he slept on the thing and he made it. So I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So this is what I believe is going to happen. I believe this will happen to a good amount of people. I'm telling you already. This is what people are doing right now. They're sleeping. Now, some people are buying. And it's okay to have some. That makes it healthy. This is what the majority of people are doing right now. They're sleeping. They're like, I got burned. I'm sad. I'm good. I'm good with my project. I'm not knocking it. All this. They're going to continue doing this, sleeping, right? And then all of a sudden, the explosion. Something happened and it went. That's where that is. So now you got alert. So that means the market cap probably, instead of 1.6, it may be 5-10 mil now. 5-10 mil now. It was something like about 5-10 million now. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more than that. So right now, that's what people will do. And then what happens, you're looking around like, what the hell is going on? Right now, he's looking at the chart. The FOMO is real. He's looking like, shit. And what happened? He's like, he said, have I been cut already? No, I missed this already, because he thought he had plenty of time. Then what happened? He's like, all right, the chart's moving. People are buying. Now you got other people buying now. You got people buying. And until now, that's the FOMO. That is the FOMO in the blue. That's FOMO. The two guys in the blue, just buyers. We're buying it up. We're buying. The real FOMO, if you have not seen it, it's this, man. It is that. I got to catch up because I've been sleeping. I missed it. I turned it down. I talked negative to it. I did not believe it. And now I have to catch up. Then what happens is people are like, oh my God, there's FOMO. Now they're looking like, damn, this is really moving. Instead of 5 to 10 million, now it's like 20, 30, whatever, X amount of million. It's just moving. Then what happens? The FOMO continues harder, bro, because now you're like, I've missed it. Now I got to get the best position possible. That's when the $10,000 buys happen. $15,000 buys, $20,000 getting left. That's FOMO. That's FOMO. And FOMO doesn't stop. They go, bro. They throw buckets of buys. Buckets. To the point where I'll come back to it. What happened to FOMO is some FOMO overbuys. They overbuys and they're not thinking. They're saying, shit, I got $10,000 in my account. $10,000. They're not even thinking like, oh, 2,000, I'll put, no. That's what they should have did in the beginning. They should have said, well, I got 10,000. I'll just put 2,000 there, wait for a dip, and put another, play the game. Play a strategy. That is a strategy. It's a strategy. What FOMO does, there's no strategy. It's like, I got 10,000. I'm putting it all in there. Then there's somebody else saying, I got 20,000. 20,000. Then you can have somebody saying, should I pay my mortgage? It's worth 5,000. No mortgage. I will sleep somewhere else. Maybe underneath my cat. 5,000. And then the wife changing stuff. I'm supposed to buy my wife or my husband something or go on a trip to Barcelona. No, we're FOMOing in. That's what FOMO in. Because then you're going to try to buy every last thing. That you're going to try to buy every last piece. You're putting everything in there. This is what FOMO is. And you're like, hell, there's nothing left. That's what happens with the FOMO. That's an example that I was able to find. That is a perfect example what I'm able to find. Because this happens a lot. This shit right here, we sleep, we scared, we do all these type of things. And then this happens a lot. I'm sorry. That I am not going to miss this. But the thing is, he never had to run like that if he got his position in and been in line. He had to run so harder than those other guys. He got what he needed, but he spent a lot more. A lot more. He probably spent 20 to 50 grand to get the position he wanted. Yeah, he's up. He's a top G now, but he spent 50 grand. Those guys there spent a few thousand, 1,000 here, $400 there. Playing the game. They cool. You pass me. They ain't like that, by the way. But they're like, I didn't spend $50,000 to $100,000 to get a good position. And this is what happens all the time in those big projects. You have people sitting there like, oh, I'm not going to buy. I'm just going to wait. And then you see shit like this. Panic. You see that panic? I'm trying to get a position. And the thing, look at his eyes. Look at this. The eyes is focused. And those eyes there, guys, what that is meaning that I'm selling everything as possible. This means what FOMO happens, you sell whatever's around you that you can sell. Your cat, last night's dinner. I'm talking about yesterday's supper. I'm talking about next month's mortgages, things in your wallet, something you've been holding. Let's say you've been holding like Bitcoin, whatever, for like 5 years, selling it. I'm getting in. That's what happens with FOMO. FOMO happens that you start doing crazy things. It can lead up to that. Now, it's different types of FOMO. The crazy aggressive FOMO, and I've seen it. You're selling things. You're like, I don't need a mortgage. Who needs a mortgage? I got a mortgage payment next month. Who needs it? I'll go buy this. That's what happened. So just want to give you guys an example of what it is, guys. And this happens to most projects. This happens to most projects, guys. It's just not here. It happens to a lot of projects. So absolutely. So, but yeah, check it out. It's SWP. They're gonna have a Twitter Spaces. Follow the Twitter Spaces as well. I think somebody asked me about a project. I don't know if he's still in here. I got to go back up and look at it. Man, I don't know. Captain BNB. Yeah, I saw this before. I'm just going to go and give a shout out because he asked about it before. Let me see. He asked about it. So Captain BNB. I've heard of this as well. I have heard of this. This is another one here. Okay, this is on Binance Chain, so he didn't mention that, so I wanted to take a look at it for him. Broccoli still around? Nice. Okay, so you see now, Captain. Now you see this. This is a prime example. Captain BNB is 17 mil. SWP will get here. We'll get here. Now this here is it's looking solid. And you see these bigger buys and stuff in here. That could be what that could be SWP. But according to this, man, you got 1 billion supply. Let me look at some other things in here. It looks like you guys have been pretty steady, very, very steady. So and hot number 9. So you guys are trending pretty good. Let me check out your X page real quick. X page. Let me see some activities going on there. So solid projects, and then I'll go back to SWP. Yeah, it looks pretty solid, man. But going by why this is loading up is that this is the time to find your low cap gems where you can hold it for the winter. Well, not for the winter, for the spring and summer, actually. This is technically still winter. So this is what you want to do. You want to go ahead and do this for the winter as well. Find those gems for the winter. So if I go back here, all right, and then look at this. See, they even have in their Twitter Spaces. That's good. Next, BSC blue chip meme. It looks good, man. I like it. I like the name Captain, huh? You know, Captain. I love the name Captain. Man, it looks good, man. A lot of engagement on your posts and stuff like that. That's good. That means you got a good community. You got yeah, those type of numbers. Yeah, you got a good community, man. That's you're good. This is good, man. So whoever showed me that this is good. That, to me, this is what Saitama Wolfpack was going to, I think it could be headed. Same type of thing, $17 million market cap for Captain BNB, which is looking good. And then now, think about this. Now, this is 1.7 million. So think about this. This is why, oh, hold on. I think I did something. Yeah, this is, okay. All right. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So yeah, this has that potential to get to these type of numbers. So it definitely has the potential to get to 17. So this is all they're rocking and rolling. I can see this get even higher. So Captain BNB, I feel like that will get to at least 20 million in the within the next week or so. And then now you have this can get to about 3 million in the next week or so, you know, at least. So in fact, CSW will move faster because of the supply, and that's correct. It will, because it's limited supply. It's not a lot of supply left. And then you get the supply, you get your supply, and people, let's say majority of people hold. You'll have some sales, and that's fine. That's healthy. That's fine. That's fine. It's got room for improvement in there, because think about it though. If people buy, and majority people buy, they will buy, and they're buying now, and then they hold majority of that, it's just going to really make every buy really a big deal. If somebody came in here and put like $5,000 in there, it will rock this chart. And if they hold it, I'm saying hold. No new small buy, no, hold them up. Hold. It would really do wonders to the chart, which I believe you're going to start seeing some of the stuff here soon. You will. Just telling you. I'm giving you what I feel like is going to happen. So, all right, guys. Well, I will let you guys go for now. And listen, check out SWP. Will your crypto gem make you a millionaire? I do hope so. But if you do not have one that's going to make you a millionaire or have the potential to hit a millionaire, check out Saitama Wolfpack SWP, $sign the SWP. Check out the website and check out the X pages. Check out the DEX tool and the DEX screener as well. And you may like it. Check out the Telegram. That's the biggest thing. Check out the community because the community is there. And, you know, when you got stuff like this, it makes me want to come in and see what this is all about. If I'm walking around and I'm seeing something like this, it does make me want to think about, you know, this is some fun shit. This is beautiful. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the Captain Adam Shelton Show, and I'll see you later.